Hello everyone, and welcome back to another workout. Today we're going to be doing a full body ballet inspired workout, really focusing on creating long, lean lines while really sculpting our muscles. So all you'll need is your own body weight and a soft surface, and we'll get started. So meet me on your mat. We're just going to find a nice, comfortable seated position. Taking a few deep breaths. As you can tell, my voice is a little bit scratchy from a recent illness, and so disregard that. But we're going to start with a couple nice deep breaths, taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling really centered, feeling your shoulders drop back down into your spine. Your tailbone is pressed nice into the floor, really feeling your neck nice and long, reaching up to the sky and down into the floor. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to start by reaching out that left arm, going up and over to the right side, really feeling that stretch through the side body. Looking down onto the mat, feeling your sit bones into the ground, and rolling through your spine. When you get to the center, rolling up. And now we'll go to the other side, reaching that arm, feeling nice and long. This is a really great stretch for your oblique, your side body, and roll through. Good. Rolling up to the spine, just look to the right. And roll your neck down and around, looking to the left. Again. Feeling your body calm. We're just waking up our body, making sure we're ready to move today. Good. Reaching up. And really feel a stretch here, shoulders down, and open those arms. We're gonna come to a kneeling position, finding yourself hands and knees pressing into the ground. Your shoulders are right above your hands. Your hips are right above your knees. We're gonna find a nice tabletop position. Your abs are nice and engaged here. You're gonna start by rounding your spine up and over, and then arching your spine, looking up to the ceiling. And again, rounding over and reaching up. Good. Now this time we're really going to find that flat back. Your core is engaged and you're pressing into the floor like you're pressing something away from you. So we have a nice stable position here. You're going to reach out your right leg and your left arm and then crunch in. A nice little bird dog here, really using those core muscles and extend out for 5. Good. 4. Remember to breathe. 3. 2. On this last one, hold it out. Last one. And reach out. Feeling extended, you're reaching your toes as far as you can in the opposite direction of your arm. You're really feeling that length. You're going to lower down and lift for 8. 7. Core is engaged. 6. 5. 4. Point those toes. 3. 2. And 1. Now you're going to move your hand and your leg diagonally, reaching out to the opposite corners of your mat, and then back to center for 5. 4. 3. Good. 2. Core is engaged, shoulders down, and 1. Good. Bring it back in, opposite side. Reaching out that left leg, really feeling your core engaged here. Your toe is extending back as far as you can, and you're reaching that right arm up. We're going to bring it in. Rolling that knee into your chest and extend out. Good. For 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, you hold it out, and 1. Extending those legs down and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, diagonals for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good, bring it back in, reach back, find a little child's pose, and come back up to that tabletop position, pressing those shoulders back down. Good, you're gonna tuck your toes here, you're gonna reach up, you're gonna find a nice bear hover, hovering up, you're keeping that core engaged, you're just gonna lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up, extend that right leg back, and then draw that knee to your chest for 5, 4, good, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, good. Crunch up, lower, and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Opposite side, reaching out that left leg. Draw it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, here we go. Up, lower, and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower, press it into that child's pose. We're really feeling all of those muscles activating now. You're starting to warm up. You feel that heat building in your core. Your muscles are starting to feel engaged. All good feelings. Good. We're pressing up into a downward dog. Good. After you find this position, really pedal out those feet. Feeling your heels press into the ground. Good. Keep pedaling out, keeping that spine nice and long. You're gonna go down into a bear hover and press back for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, shoulders down, neck is long, and 1. Good. We're gonna extend that right leg up and then bring it in to a plank. That knee drives into the chest. Extend back out and in for 5. Good. Or 4. 3, using that core engagement. 2. On this last one, hold it in. On 1, bringing that knee up into your chest. Lift for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend it back. We're gonna go right into the left side. That left leg extends up. We draw it in for 5. Good. Point those toes for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it in. And lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time you're going to step that left leg in between your hands, finding a nice lunge position. You can walk that back foot in a little bit if you need to. We're going to extend those arms up overhead. You're pressing it back, feeling your triceps engage, and then lower into a lunge. Press it back, and then lower down. Really using your arms here, feeling as though you're pressing your arms through water for 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're gonna go into that lunge. You can hop that back foot in a little bit, and we're gonna fly that leg up. Here we go. Back for 5, into a lunge, 4, 3, 2, finding that balance, 1, bringing that arm in. So in ballet, this would be a cross-side position, retiré. You're extending that leg down and lift, down and lift for 5, 4, really using your core here, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back down, going into a second position. So adjust yourself here. And we're going to go into a nice deep plie squat position here. Really feeling those toes pointed out, not too far, but they're not parallel either. Your knees are going to track over your toes. You're going down, lifting up for 5. Good. 4, really feeling those inner thighs. 3, 2, last one, you're gonna stay down in that plie position. And you're going to lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. That heel is coming up for 5, 4, 3, 2, don't give up, 1, other side, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend it up, shake out those legs. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to go into the other lunge series. So turning it into that lunge, pressing it down, finding that nice lunge position. Extend those arms up. You're pressing it back, really feeling those triceps extend and forward. Press it back and bend forward for 5, 4, core is engaged, 3, 2, good job, 1, nice work. Taking that step in, and you're going to fly up, really finding that balance here, pointing that toe, extending it as far back as you can, finding a little lunge here, press it back, and extend, good, for 5, 4, 3, if you fall out of it, just keep going, for 2, and 1, bring it up, nice work, extend that foot forward, and bring it up, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Extend it out into that nice second position. We're going back down into those plie squats. You've got this. You're doing amazing. Really feeling long, lengthened. You should already feel taller. Here we go. And extend up, lower down. Extend up, lower down. Good. For 5. Add a little releve for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now that we're here, we're going to bring our hands behind our head. We're going to do little oblique crunches for 10, 9, 8, sink a little lower, 7, 6, 5, good work, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Here we go. We're going to do a little arm series, staying in that squat position. Your legs are probably burning. Your heart rate might be up a little bit, feeling warm. This is good. It's a good feeling. So stay down. We're just going to extend that right leg open and close for 5, 4, 3, good work. Core is engaged. 2, and 1. Other side for 5, 4, sink it a little lower, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna step out with our right leg and our arm extending for 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1, other side, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Reach those arms up, turn those legs in, and reach over. Bend that right leg, extend that arm up, maybe roll up the wrist, feel a little stretch in your inner thighs here, and walk it over to the other side. Good. And slowly roll up. We're gonna take it to the back of your mat, reach those arms up, curling over, walking out into a nice plank here. We're gonna do 10 shoulder taps, and then we're gonna be off our wrists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Good. Facing me, coming into the center of your mat, you're gonna extend your right leg out to the side. I love this position. It feels really nice and stable and strong. You're gonna keep your tailbone tucked under, your glutes are engaged, your core is activated in this position. We're gonna start by just activating our obliques. We're gonna extend over to the side in a little oblique crunch, and then coming back up for 5, 4, your glutes are on. A couple more, 2, and 1. Reaching it long. Your hand is now right under your shoulder. You're gonna extend that leg. You're gonna crunch in, out, reach up and over, and back down. Good. 5 more like that. Or 4. Extend those arms out, keeping those shoulders down. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Good. And now reach that arm can go to your hip. You're gonna lower and lift that leg. Lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles coming forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stretch it out. Reach over that leg. Good. Keeping those shoulders down. And then other way. Really feeling that nice stretch here. You're going to come up and over to the other side. Extend that left leg out. Your hips, it's tempting to let your bum stick out and not engage those glute muscles, but you really want to think about keeping those glutes nice and engaged. Your core is nice and turned on. You're thinking about wrapping your rib cage up and under. And then we're going to just start with those activation oblique crunches up for 5, for 4, for 3, good job, for 2, and 1. That arm goes right underneath the shoulder, your leg lifts up, you're going to crunch in, thinking about drawing that knee into your chest, reach out, extend up and over. Here you're doing a nice reach, really thinking about keeping that core engagement and the glute engagement, and then you're reaching back up and over. Good. 5 like that. You should feel really nice and delicate, beautiful and strong. Nice. putting that hand on your hip, really thinking about tucking it under, keeping those shoulders down, lower and lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we do those circles, thinking about keeping a small, soft bend in your arm here, rather than letting it hyperextend or lock. We're going to do those little circles coming forward. 10, 9, 8, 7. Core is engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming up and up. Nice stretch here. Taking nice deep breath. And then good. Getting to a little kneeling position. You're going to switch feet. You're going to lower back down, kind of a quad heavy exercise. You're going to twist and then come back up, just staying on the right side. Well, extending to the same side. So whatever side that you're twisting, you're going to stay on that side for 5, 4, 3, 2, nice work. 1, other side, for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Cross your legs. You can find a nice seated position on your mat. Take a nice deep breath. Pause the video. Grab a drink of water if you need it. If not, keep going with me. We're going to extend those legs nice and long in front of you. Reaching up, your arms are above your head. You're going to roll your spine down, lowering into the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to just do several roll-ups, rolling through the spine, finding nice long length here. We're just doing 5 rolling and up. Really, rather than using momentum to lift yourself up, you're really going to think about using those core muscles, so it's a slow, engaged movement. 4 more. Up. Lower down. For 3. Good. For 2. Last one. Good. You're going to go back down. We're going to go into a little teaser series. I'm going to scoot myself up on my mat. And now we're going to do a little teaser. So you're just going to bring up your right knee into your chest like this, and then lower down, staying on the right side for 5. Knee comes into your chest, extends forward. 4, 3, arms stay nice and strong. 2, good, last one. Other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Extend those arms over your head. Good work. We're getting so close to the end. We're going to end with some abs here. So you're going to reach your right leg up. We're going to do some nice scissors. You're going to grab your leg here, and we're going to do switches. So what I want to see is your shoulders staying nice and down, pressed away from your ears. Your toes are nice and pointed. Your knees are extended. Making sure that your head, neck, and shoulders doesn't end up crunched up together, but you're keeping that leg extended long. Your shoulders are pressed down. We're going to switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. 1, bringing those knees to tabletop position. You're going to extend your right arm and your right leg back. Bring it in for 5. Same leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, your leg and arm that aren't extending in opposition to each other, the ones that are staying still, it's not just sitting there chilling. You're really pressing your knee into your palm, so your core is still activating on that side. So it's not relaxing over there, it's still working. Now we're gonna extend the left arm and left leg back, thinking about keeping that right arm and right leg pressing into each other for 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going into bicycles, keeping your shoulders nice and down. Your elbows are nice and wide. You're lifting up, extending the opposite shoulder, opposite knee to elbow. Bicycles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. And lower down. Good. Rock side to side. We're going to go into a little teaser series to finish out before we do a nice stretch. So we're just going to do a few teasers, and then you're done. You're so close. You're doing so good. Keep going. Don't lose your motivation now. You made it this far. So we're going to reach our arms over our head. We're going into a teaser position. So if you've never done a teaser before, there are modifications. So watching the screen here, if you need to modify, you can either just come up here and then lift your legs and then lower back down. That's a modification. Or next level is bringing your knees into a nice boat hold. Modification 2. Or if you're with me, you're going to keep your legs nice and straight. We're going to do 5 of them. So here we go. Keeping it nice and long. Breathing in. And here we go. Breathing out. For 1, finding that position. 2. 3. 4. Keeping your knees as straight as possible. Last one. And then you're gonna lower and lift for 5. Woo! Don't fall out like I did. For 4. For 3. 2. 1. Hug those knees into your chest. That was hard, but we did it. And rolling back down. Hugging that right knee into your chest. Leaving your left leg nice and long. Crossing that right leg over your body. You're looking over your right shoulder. Really feeling a nice twist in your spine here. Good work. And bring it in. Switching legs. That left leg is going to cross over your body. Looking over your left shoulder. Feeling a nice twist in your spine. Bring it back into the center. Hug those knees into your chest. You can kind of do circles with your knees to really loosen up those hips. Good work today. Thank you for showing up. Your body's gonna thank you, your mind's gonna thank you. Whatever's next in your day, when you've done something for yourself, when you've really put yourself first, you just show up so much better for the world around you. Okay, bringing those knees into your chest, and we're gonna roll up. Good. Finding a little crisscross position. You're gonna finish just how we started. Really reaching over, feeling the length that you've created, the space that you've created. And rolling through the center. rolling it up, other side, feeling that length. And hold your center. Take a nice deep breath in, and extend out. Noticing the length that you might feel, the space that you might feel, the change in energy that you might feel after just a few minutes of movement. It doesn't always have to be so intense. Sometimes coming back to just simple movements where you can really connect with your body makes all the difference. So really be proud of yourself for showing up today, and know that just putting yourself first for just a few minutes every single day makes such a big impact on how you move throughout the rest of your day and how you interact with people. It builds so much confidence to know that you've done something hard, you've done something for yourself. So really just protect the energy that you feel after this movement, and know that you are so capable of everything that you come across, and I hope to see you soon.